Okay, today's question is, how do I get the job that I want? How do I get the job that I want? Well, let's see what we got. Greetings and thank you for the question. We notice that you are coming into these sessions with greater confidence that the flow which comes through spontaneously is going to be adequate, and that you are letting go of the fears that it may not be what you perceive as being of value. And so this is good progress. We are pleased, and we recommend to you to continue to do these sessions and be in the flow as much as you can. Just allow, and we shall do the rest. So the question: how do I get the job that I want? The very first thing that we would say is, are you sure it is the job that you want? What are your criteria? How have you selected this job as the job that you want? If you wish to live a life which you find fulfilling and enjoyable, and each weekday you open your eyes with a sense that you wish to get out of bed and get ready such that you can go to this place of your vocation and do the work that lay ahead, then it is important you are doing something which is within the field, in a vibratory sense, in a resonant sense, with that which excites you, with your passion. So begin here. Are you aware of what your passion is? What excites you? What use of your time it brings you so much joy and anticipation and an excitement while you're doing it that you would happily do it without remuneration, because the gift of the emotional state, the passion, the excitement, the satisfaction is more than payment enough. In fact, it is received with even a greater sense of value than the money you would receive if you were paid. When you are living awakened and balanced and with a degree of mastery that your everyday is an enjoyment, then we would say that is only possible if you are living a life which includes a daily dosage of your passion. So the job that you say that you want, for what reasons do you want it? Is it for money? Is it for status? Is it for something else which is not passion? This is an important question because your life is about discovering the self. And there is no faster way to discover the self, to know thyself, than through your passion. Because it is when you are focused in your passion that you are most alive. And when you are most alive, Your true essence flows through you in the most unadulterated, spontaneous, and authentic way that it can. And so in a compressed way, in a time sense, you live more and know thyself more rapidly. Ultimately, each human pursues happiness, pursues a sense of emotional state that is so pleasant that life is a continuous moment of satisfaction, of contentment, of fulfillment, of excitement. So even if you feel you would like this job because it will pay well, for what reason do you want the additional money? Think about it. Is it because it will make you happier? Is it because you'll be able to buy things which will enhance your life such that you experience a greater sense of fulfillment and contentment? So if you are pursuing fulfillment, contentment, excitement, then why have a proxy? Why have something in between you and the passion and the excitement and the satisfaction and the contentment? Why not instead go directly to it? Intricately, it is all connected. You are an individuation of the One. And as an individuation of the One, you are comprised of the One. In the lexicon of a human emotion, when we describe the energetic makeup of the One, the word that we use is love. The One is love. And also experienced through the One are the derivatives of love. Gratitude, happiness, joy, bliss. These are the building blocks from which you are made. And so when you want the job to make the money, to buy the things and create the life that will give you happiness, it is happiness that you pursue. And yet we have just made clear that the One is happiness, and therefore you are happiness. So in fact what you pursue is yourself. And by pursuing yourself, you are also pursuing the One. You seek to know thyself, just as the One seeks to know itself. The One existed conceptually. Before creation, it was just a concept. Yet it yearned to know itself experientially. And so it created the everything such that experience became possible. And now through the process of your experience, of our experience, of all experience. The one is knowing itself experientially through experience. And as that is the one's purpose, it is your purpose also, because you are the one. So it is your purpose to know thyself. And this is why you have an insatiable appetite for happiness, for love, for joy, for bliss. It is because you seek to know thyself, and this is what you are. So instead of getting the job to make the money, to buy the things which you say will make you happy, you can know yourself now. Become more familiar with who you are. Go inward and discover the true definition of you. You are not the mind, the body, the personality. You are the infinite, immortal, invulnerable individuation of the love of the one. This is who you are. And so if you wish to experience happiness, which we know that you do, then the fastest way there is to discover who you are. We understand that money is part of your society and that it is required to live a life as a member of your society. However, put the discovery of yourself, the discovery of your happiness, before the accumulation of money. That is a wiser priority tree. And so the access point to the discovery of self in the most rapid way possible, that can also be a means by which you accumulate money, is to follow your passion, to follow your excitement, to do what it is in every moment which is most aligned with your excitement, with your passion. Doing that to the best that you can is the fastest path to the ultimate destination that you are considering the job to arrive at. Can you see? So rather than have the question, how do I get the job that I want? A wiser question would be, how do I experience the state that I want? And if the state that you want is greater happiness, greater joy, greater bliss, gratitude, love, then the job that you wish that you could have, unless it is aligned with your passion, it is not the fastest route. It is a route which is quite possibly in the wrong direction. So although you will receive the money, the sacrifice of your time, the sacrifice of your life, the many moments you would spend being in a state of unhappiness, no excitement, boredom, pointlessness, would make the receiving of the money tainted, almost not worth it. Why do I do this? Is the money so valuable to me that I'm willing to throw my life into a servitude that I have no passion for, have no excitement for, that I wish I didn't have to do? So ask yourself, what is more important? Is it to have the things that come from possessing money, such as a nicer car, better clothes, more expensive gadgets? Or is it better to have less of those and yet have more of your every moment in a state of joy, happiness, contentment, fulfillment, excitement? We would say that it is the latter, but of course this is your decision to make. And if it feels to you it is the former, then act on that, and through the experience you will make your own discoveries. We are making recommendations, but it is you that shall live your life, and for you to decide what is your truth. What is it that you need to experience before you discover what is true about you? What we describe is universal, but you may be ready to understand and absorb and then act on this information or not. It does not matter. If it does not resonate, then that is fine. Go ahead, live your life as you live it, and live it with the awareness that you are discovering what it is about you that is important, what it is about you which is real, what it is about you that when it is nourished brings you the greatest joy, and when it is neglected brings you the greatest dissatisfaction. So this is the seed for you to plant and allow to grow until the wisdom has sprouted in your own awareness and you can act in a way which is more resonant with the truth of who you are. So let's assume that the job that you wish to have is the job which is in alignment with your passion. And this job is not about the money, although the money is a welcome side effect, but it is more about living the moments of your life in a state of satisfaction, fulfillment, happiness, excitement, joy, bliss, gratitude, love. So it is highly resonant with the vibration that you wish to experience in your every moment, which is the authentic experience of the higher self version of you, which is an infinite, eternal, immortal, invulnerable individuation of the perfection of the One. Then if that is so, act on your greatest excitement. Do what it is which is the intuitive impulse to get that job. Even if it seems like it is something which is peripheral to the job, tangential to the job, something which may not even result in the job. But if you trust your intuition and you allow yourself to spontaneously act in a way which feels right, then with your intention focused on that job and then allowing yourself to let it go such that getting the job or not getting the job is not important enough that it will affect you emotionally. You can remain indifferent to it. but you focus on it enough that you allow your reality to understand that it is what you wish to have, and then you let it go. And you live in the now. You enjoy the moment. You live passionately, with excitement. And then allow life to unfold in the way that it wishes to unfold. Trust that every moment is the perfect moment for further advancement of yourself into the realization of who you truly are. Knowing thyself. Be daring and go in directions which are unconventional. If there is a job that you wish to have and you know this job is fully aligned, or as aligned as you are able to perceive at this time with your passion, then do not limit yourself to the conventional methods for acquiring that job. Be expansive in your methodology. Be the larger being that you are. Try things which are considered to be not the protocol. We will not give specific suggestions, but we would say, be curious. How else can you get the attention of your potential employer? What ways can you give of yourself such that you can have the experience of being in your passion, even if it may not be in a formal sense where you are being paid the salary that you desire? Because if this job is in your passion, then the joy of doing it may be enough in the beginning. And then from there, it can grow. And then from there, you can be recognized. And then from there, it can become clear to those who are looking for someone to fill that position are a choice which is uniquely different to all others. They will see in you that there is a passion, an excitement, a desire which is uncommon amongst the other applicants. And this will be apparent to them because you have been willing to break the paradigm, to be unconventional, to make it known. It is more than just a job to you. It is more than just money to you. It is something which makes your heart sing. And so you are willing, more so than others, to be the best executor of that position than anyone else that they consider. So remain focused on your vision. Be passionate. Be unconventional. And yet be indifferent. Trust that every moment is perfect, and no matter what outcome may occur, it is the outcome which is perfectly reflecting back to you who you are being. And it is through this process that you discover who you are, that you awaken to your individuation of the One. So it is all perfection. Be passionate, but let it go. Be prepared to accept life in whatever form it comes. And bless each moment, whether in that moment you have that job or not, because every moment is a gift, is a blessing, is a joy, is exactly what is most calibrated and synchronized for you to fulfill your purpose, to know thyself, such that the one shall know itself. And you can become more of who you actually are in each moment. And your ultimate reason for existing is fulfilled. So it matters not the outcome. It matters only that you have experience. So good luck. We love you, and we sense the passion rising in you. We know that you are now open to this idea of trading your time not for simply money, but for meaning, but for passion, but for a reason which makes you excited to be alive. And this is the beginning of awakened living. And with excitement and anticipation, we watch and admire. Thank you.